What the hell?
Damn it.
Wait. That's about as good of a shit show intro as we can get, right? Woo woo.
It doesn't get any better than that. Welcome back, folks. Oh, Lord.
I missed the train because I was, you guys have me all discombobulated.
We're just trying to piece this shit
Were you
together.
invited to the train?
What's up, Chris Jenkins?
Yes, Chris Jenkins. Love that he's in here.
Wombat Mommy.
Love Wombats and Timothy Ratliff. Hey, we got 3 people here. What the hell?
That's all we need.
Jen Clifton chick in there. I don't know who that is.
Nobody does. Big old secret. Her name ain't SoCal or anything.
Ratliff.
Ratliff. Thank you. The check is in the mail, sir. Yes.
I thought it was Ratcliffe this whole time. I've been saying his name wrong. That's crazy.
Oh, wait. Matt mispronouncing something. What?
Yeah, I know. What? Shocker. Big shocker.
Wasn't that like the orange and black striped cat or something?
Yeah.
Welcome back. Matt. I almost said welcome Matt back.
Yes.
Welcome Matt back. Welcome back, Matt. Whatever. You can talk about my back if you want.
Actually, she said welcome, Fat Matt. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God, no, I didn't. I would never.
Why would you say that, Jen? That is.
She was talking about how much she enjoyed looking at Matt's back. So I mean,
look, she meant it as PH, Rusty. Fat Matt. Come on, get with the '80s, dude.
Get with the '80s.
This is what happens when you have no life. You can make it to off track an hour earlier. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That's what Kinsey just said about me. Literally the same thing.
Whatever, people. Yes, thank y'all for jumping in here. And thanks, Matt, for lowering his standards even further.
Oh my God! Would you stop? Anytime, I'm happy to hop on here and hang out with y'all.
Dude,
my God, you gotta have more confidence.
Right? He's right. Didn't you see the promo screen? It said it right there in black and white.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
What the hell? Why do I have a heartbeat going on?
Well, hopefully because you're breathing, and.
Oh, I hear it.
It's probably murder trivia then.
It is. It's the dang.
Oh, gosh.
I thought we were doing espionage today.
We are. He just has the music going on for murder trivia.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it ready and get it to shut up.
Listen, he can only do so many things at once, okay?
Well,
he's a U.S.
That's what I tell Judy.
One. Okay. So thank you. Are you serenading us? Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my God! Wait.
There we go. Sorry.
I'm choking my own spit. It's awesome. So, you guys, it's National Days today, like National Kissing Day. Anybody been making out tonight?
I want to kiss you, Jen.
Jesus, Jen. I mean, do you want us to ask you that question, Jen? You really sound like you got some information you want to convey there. And I made
out with my pillow earlier. It was hot.
Man,
literally.
Did the towel get jealous?
Is it really not?
Don't let her lie. She was kissing on Bob today, weren't you?
No. He's been watching NASCAR.
So, according to National Today, what is today? The 22nd, right?
It is.
Yes.
Oh, yes. It is National Kissing Day.
Yes, and it's National Onion Ring Day. Hello, anybody got onion rings?
Yeah.
Also, National Chocolate Eclair Day as well.
I know. Yeah. That's where you stick the cream in it.
Yeah, that's yes, Jen. I'm glad someone got something out of sex ed because we didn't.
And then it's National Being You Day. That probably means enjoy being you today. I mean, I don't know.
I enjoy me every day, usually morning time. Yeah, never mind. That's TMI.
Yeah, that's what you call self-sufficiency, Rusty.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, oniony eclairs. There you go. Put a little
Wombat. Oh, what happened to?
where'd
We lost
Kenzie
him.
go?
We lost him.
Well, that's not the first time we've lost him. He's been lost.
Wombat Mommy said, "Ooh, no! Why the hell would I kiss Wombat Daddy?" I mean, come on.
Oniony
That's why I said
eclairs.
right. I get it, Wombat Mommy. I mean, if to touch him and stuff, no.
You know, they have a name for gals like you, SoCal, called old maids.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay with that.
What? I don't
Nice,
know.
nice little porch rocker. I'll sit on my porch, drink my sweet tea, and
And
watch
he's
the
gone.
world. I'm okay with that.
Are we really missing him?
No.
Oh, wait. Here he comes. Shh. Don't talk about him. Here he is.
Boy, Kenzie, for one who's telling me that I have to switch all my stuff up.
Right?
Hello.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm working with what I have available to remote locations. So, I mean, at least it's, better than having to deal with Spectrum. So,
Well, there you go.
Okay, so I do have a little top 10 for our guests today.
Wombat Mommy says bye, Kenzie.
Yeah.
It's like, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I was gonna say I'm not by.
Single cougars in your area. Is that what we call Jen now?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Single cougars. Oh, yeah.
It's good to be a cougar, Jen. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so do you guys want to hear the top 10 about our guests tonight? Oh, where's Kenzie again?
He's
Kenzie.
look, he'll be in and out, you know.
It's going to be like Felicia. Bye, Kenzie. Bye,
Yeah.
Kenzie. Well, I'll wait for him then to get back. But I did have another thing to add to this, but I wrote this down last week and I wanted to add something to it this week, but I have forgotten what I want to add. So as soon as I remember what I want to add, I might do another top 10. Just saying.
Okay.
You know, whatever.
I followed that right along. Did you, Matt?
When Jen speaks, we all try our best to form some sort of structure in a sentence, but it doesn't always work out.
Oh, wait, I got something in my eye. Wait.
I will say, like, Kenzie is taking the place of Jen's shitty reception now. Normally, it's Jen that looks like this.
I know.
Well,
and Jen's like good tonight.
That's why Kenzie made me go on my phone. I'm on my phone here and on my computer over here for chat.
What is that thing behind you? Is that a light?
It's a light. It's a camera.
What the hell? Are you eating those California gummies again, Jen? What is going
Okay.
on?
Kenzie, before you pull out, or God, that sounded horrible. No,
Whoa,
not that.
wow.
Wow.
What was you imagining that I was going to do here, SoCal? I mean, I can only do so many requests, and that's not one of them.
It is National Eclair Day.
That is not what I meant to say. That is not what I meant
Were
to
you
say.
planning on an onion ring toss later or something?
Oh my God, that was it. Before you leave us again today, I think I've got the max today. I can't speak. Before you leave us again, I want to get this top 10 out. Okay, are you ready?
All right, let's go.
Jason, top 10 list.
Bye.
Tailored for someone who's full of whiskey wisdom, loves bourbon, is a proud dad of 4, a child of the 80s, occasionally tongue-tied, has an odd affection for French cherries, and knows their way around a computer. So here we go, number 10.
Here we go.
Top 10 signs you're dealing with whiskey wisdom. Number 10. Still thinks Control-Alt-Delete can fix the kids' attitude problems.
Yeah. It does
That
not.
might not, but unplugging the Wi-Fi can.
This is true.
Right.
Number 9. Pronounces bourbon like it's a 5-syllable French word. Bourbonnier.
What? Okay.
Go with it.
I think
I'm going with it.
That one.
Number 8 describes his ideal date night as neat, no kids, with a cherry on top.
There you
That would be
go.
a French cherry, though.
That's anyone's
French cherry.
ideal date night.
That sounds like a good night.
Yes, it does.
Number 7, raised in the 80s, but still somehow confuses Knight Rider with Napster.
Okay.
That's bad.
That's bad.
Can't say sommelier, but insists he is one just for whiskey.
I insist that I'm what? Say it again.
Sommelier.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right.
But
Is that
insists
like
he
for the
is
singing
one
guy
just
or
for
something?
whiskey.
He is one. He just can't find it when he wants to. There's that.
Number 5, once installed a graphics card while sipping single barrel and forgot where he put the kids.
Okay.
That's happened.
That's pretty rough.
That's happened a time or two. Number 4, thinks a flight means 4 tiny bourbons, not a trip to Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3, his passwords are more secure than his ability to pronounce hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
That one's true.
It's facts.
Howard Durs.
Number 2, doesn't trust a whiskey bottle unless it pairs well with Pac-Man and Def Leppard. Are those facts?
Yep.
That sounds,
Def Leppard I can
awesome.
understand.
Yeah.
And the number 1 sign you're dealing with whiskey wisdom. Are you ready?
We got a drum roll.
Mhm.
That was terrible. Can reboot a computer blindfolded, but can't say maraschino without starting a bar fight.
That's true.
Now, I wrote those last week, so when I remember the really important thing I wanted to remember, I might throw out another top 10. Those were the ones I had for last week. So there you go.
Well, I'm glad that you threw that out there, Jen, because I have a little top 10 list too.
Oh, shit.
This is the top 10 reasons why it's scary as hell to be a guest on Off Track Syndicate. All right.
Oh, I like to hear this one.
All right, here we go. Number 10. The pre-show prep involves a mandatory shot of something called Syndicate Swamp Juice, half tequila, half regret, and all burning sensation. Number 9. Their set looks like a frat house after a 3-day bender with sticky floors and a couch that smells like despair. Number 8. The host Rusty, Jen, and Kinsey. The host Rusty, Jen, and Kinsey thinks raunchy means yelling about his last Tinder date's foot fetish while waving a half-eaten meatball sub. Number 7, they mic you up with duct tape and a device they borrowed from Radio Shack in 1999. Number 6, the show's fan base is 90% bots, 9% guys named Carl in their mom's basement, and 1% Jen's ex-towel.
There you go.
And the other 1% Wombat Mommy.
That's right. Number 5, their idea of a script is a napkin with something written on it that says "Say something funny, dumbass," scribbled in crayon.
That's so true.
That's so true.
That is true.
That's so true. There it is.
Number 4, the live chat is a cesspool of chaos. Half the comments are demanding you chug ranch dressing, and the other half are just asking dick pics.
Yes, Wombat Mommy, I'm not sending you dick pics, okay? Stop asking. God.
Number 3, they insist on a segment called Wheel of Bad Decisions, where you're either eating expired yogurt or confessing your most embarrassing hookup story. Spoiler, Jen's towel takes the cake.
Yes.
Number 2, the studio audience is just their drunk cousin Tony, who heckles you with lines like "Your face looks like my ass after Taco Tuesday."
Wow.
And the number 1 reason it's scary as hell to be a guest on Off Track Syndicate's YouTube shit show, at the end they hand you a contract wanting you to come back for season 2 titled "Even Less Dignity," and you're so broke you're actually considering doing it.
Yes.
There you go.
There you go. That's awesome. Yes.
So cheers to all you guys. I love being here, man. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it, guys.
Hell yeah, man.
And I gotta go tell my wife it's National Kissing Day. I wasn't aware of that.
Right?
Yeah.
I need to cash in on that.
No,
Dude,
you don't
so-
tell her. You just start macking out. That's what you do. You just
So-
grab it by the back of the head.
I
and
gotta-
go,
Judy
It's
and I
National
have
Onion
been
Ring today too. You know, I mean,
Mrs. Rusty, Judy and I have been camping since Tuesday? Wednesday.
Rusty's like,
And,
where are we?
Yeah, I don't know. And it's been, the temperature has been fantastic. We did get a little bit of rain,
today.
and then
Or
today,
yesterday, really.
poor Judy. Of course, I had to go to work, and then poor Judy. I called her at lunchtime, and I was in fear of her safety. It literally was like 95 degrees. She's like, I'm dying out here. It's
and 90% plus humidity, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh my God. And when I got there, holy crap! It's like you couldn't work for like 10 or 15 minutes outside, and then you had to go.
Wow.
We cranked the car up and went and sat in the car in the air conditioning, and yeah, it was not good. So we literally got home 45 minutes before the show started because it took us 2.5 hours to finish up packing up and getting home because we just.
You had to do it in 10-minute increments. Yeah, I get it.
It was. Oh my God, it was horrible.
I'm sorry.
I have to attribute it to me getting older because I know when I was in my 20s, I was doing roofing, I was doing masonry stuff in the middle of summer, and the heat just did not bother me like it does now. Oh my God, it was horrible. Or maybe, yes, Judy's fine. What
about you?
Well,
he's never fine. He's never fine. Have you met him? Have you talked with him?
Shut up.
Unfortunately, the worst 5 minutes of my life.
But we got through it. However, I do want to tell everybody that Judy was really excited. We shot a video. She wanted to do a candy making video. She's been wanting to do this forever. So we got it shot, and it's going to be on Professor Rusty's workshop of her making hard candy. And
with the candy man.
Oh, Chris said he was working on the roof. The heat was terrible today. Working on the roof, it was rough.
No, don't be doing that. Don't be working on no roof. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah. We got a thing with on the roof. It scares the crap out of all of us. So just saying.
Yeah. So when you say on the roof here, like that means you're dead. I know it's weird.
What? Really?
Yeah, it means you're dead. Like where's Doc? He's on the roof. That means he's dead. It's a thing. It's a thing.
Is it just like an Alabama thing, or is it a South thing?
No, it was a Doc. It was a Doc Thompson thing.
The origin of this is a guy trying to tell a story about a friend's cat that he was pet sitting. So he told the story like me and made it this long, and then got to the end and finally said what happened to the cat, and the guy was like, well, why didn't you just start out with something like the cat was on the roof and fell off, and boom, you got the story done. Okay, I'll remember that. Anyway, how's my mom doing? She's on the roof.
Yeah.
Kenzie, are you accusing yourself of telling long stories? Are you accusing yourself of that?
Hey, be surprised I made that one that short.
Instead of telling like the whole story about the whole story before the story and then the after story, the prequel and the sequel. Proquel. I like that though.
I mean, it's a trilogy of trilogies.
I got the
Where do you want to start?
So
start in the middle and go back and forth.
Oh, karate chop. Little Nat.
Yep. We were spending time with some family today, and it was hot as hell over there too. It was really bad. I don't know what it was today.
Did you kiss them?
My kids, yeah.
Did you have chocolate eclairs?
No. No. We didn't have either. I don't know what Rusty's laughing about.
But remember, it is National Onion Ring Day, so you can for a nice evening thing, you can walk into the room with a drink in each hand and a big stack of onion rings for Mrs. Whiskey, and you're set.
Pookie.
That's right.
Yep.
We love our Pookie.
Yeah, she's
I
great.
think Rusty got a quick look at himself in the mirror, and that's why he was laughing. Why were you laughing there, Rusty?
No. No.
He just said no. Oh, I love it.
All right. We got to get to some stories. I got a story here that I think is going to cause a little bit of discussion.
Okay.
This is interesting, and I wonder how widespread it's going to be. Washington State Patrol to find speeding hotspots using harvested phone data. Historically, it's been car enthusiasts who have created technological ways to deal with speeding, with mostly legal radar detectors and extra legal laser jammers. However, there's a new threat from the Northwest to the lead-footed among us. That's because the Washington State Patrol has revealed it will crack down on speeding by locating areas where fast driving is common using cell phone data. It sounds frightening, and it probably is. The law enforcement agency is analyzing cell phone data from 2023 and using that to identify speeding hotspots across the state. After buying telematic data gathered by a group called Michelin Mobility Intelligence, yes, it's the same as the tire people, Washington State Patrol officials have been able to determine where drivers were speeding, braking, texting, and talking while behind the wheel. Essentially, the gathered data will be used to see where drivers have previously felt comfortable pushing the speed limit, and enforcement will be upped in those areas.
Can they do that legally?
Yeah,
That's
this
absolutely
sounds
data.
like a massive Fourth Amendment violation. I don't understand how they're
That depends on how they're getting the information and if they're actually getting anything that's actually individualized or not.
Well, okay. So, like, if the data is anonymous and is not identifiable, strictly to find hotspots, is all they're doing is just trying to find hotspots to then go speed trap?
That's what they're saying. However, does this not open the door to other things? And and if Washington's the first state, how many other states are going to then follow suit?
I think this is already. I think this is already public data. Like, anybody can do this, because I see like a lot of companies that will pull cell phone statistics to show where like massive rallies are, or like how many people were here, how many people are doing this. I've even seen like food truck businesses use data to find where to go park their trucks. So I think that's still, or I think that's publicly available information. So I think I'm okay with that. Now, if what you were going to tell me was one day I'm going to get a letter in the mail that says I was speeding because they saw my cell phone speeding, that's too far. I think.
And that also brings up, Matt, to piggyback off you. What if you were in the car, somebody else was driving?
Yeah.
So they can't go by that because they don't know if you're the driver or you're the passenger, or if you were abducted. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
They could be using cell phone data for many other helpful things than that. That's how, I mean, they already have speed traps. Just stick with that. Do your jobs. How about that?
Frederator is here. We love you, Fred. I wish I could talk to you more.
Is it really that hard to find like hotspots for speeders? I feel like that's not a hard thing to find. Like, I know all in my area where everybody speeds. Like this seems like common. I don't even know why you would need this or why it would be helpful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To me, that's not even reliable data, simply because you don't know who's driving.
According to the Washington Traffic Safety Commission acting director, Shelley Baldwin, quote, "This is so exciting to be using data that we haven't had access to before. This is predictive as opposed to reflective."
Well, is it? Because you got to remember, they're using data that is already, a couple of years old.
The data used to hone on these areas included over 1 million cell phone users in the state. However, it's not immediately clear, and of course we know the answer to this, if the data was limited to Washington residents, no, or includes all cell phone users that travel through the area. Yes, it included all of the cell phone users that travel through the area.
Of course, but I still think that's a violation of privacy, which, as Matt was saying, it doesn't even matter how many states you think you go. That's federal law, U.S. Constitution, federal. It supersedes state law. So I don't know that that's
no, Jen, no. Not federal law does not necessarily supersede state law. No. If state law goes further than federal law, then that supersedes federal.
Well, right, but the Constitution is federal. It's not state. Yes. The U.S. Constitution. Yes. This is violating that.
I mean, is it? Did our forefathers predict this?
Know that we were going to have cell phones,
right? I mean, anyway, this is not the first time this sort of surveillance state initiative has been pondered as a way to deal with vehicular use. A 2023 study from the, and I do not like these people, Insurance Institute for Highway Safety advocated for the use of roadside cameras and cell phone data to track instances of distracted driving. Look, people, look, I am all about you have to be responsible for what you're doing. I do not think that the federal government should be saying you can or you cannot do this. If you cause an accident, then you are responsible for it. But by God, I know plenty of people, cops included. I've seen all kinds of cops riding down the road when I was in the big truck on their freaking cell phones, texting, doing all kinds of shit. If you do not get in a wreck, I do not think you need to be there. There needs to be anything going on. Big Brother does not need to be looking over your damn shoulder. You know, and, oh, well, you were doing this. Did I cause a wreck? Did somebody get killed? No. Then you should not be. No, it's not. To me, it's not a thing. Maybe other people think, well, you know, whatever. I don't know.
I think you nailed it.
That. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I think, Rusty, you nailed exactly what I was going to say. I was going to say, if
all right, so what do you think then of getting a ticket from cell phone usage while driving then?
No. Wait. Matt was trying to say something. Let Matt go, and then that's Kins, and then we got to do a warhorse. So, Matt, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
I was just going to say exactly what Rusty sort of summarized, a little nicer than how I was going to phrase it. But I think Rusty's right. If you've got these unfounded or hidden hotspots, right, that cops haven't discovered unless they look at this data that they're harvesting, then doesn't that mean that there has never been a problem there if they're going under the radar, right? Because like you think that if there was speeding accidents, you know, all this chaos from speeding, cops would be all over that and start, you know, speed trafficking on that road. So I agree with you, Rusty. I seems like it's not really even necessary. That's kind of weird. And cops, like, I want cops that, like, people don't realize this, but cops have no authority over you unless you've broken the law. And like people seem to not realize that.
Right. Yeah.
And absolutely. Like cops should have the minimal amount of authority to, you know, keep us safe and protect us. And this seems like it's kind of like a really gray area to me. I don't know. I don't know if I like this or not.
Yeah, it seems like a really slippery slope that they'll just keep exploiting and exploiting and exploiting, all in the name of money. You know, forget this isn't safety. This isn't, bullshit. This is about money. That's what this is about. Yeah. Don't let them lie to you. They don't give a damn about whether or not you get hurt. What they give a damn about is whether or not you owe them some money. That's what it's about.
They don't give a damn if you really stopped at that stop sign either. I'll tell you that much.
No, they don't. It's all about whether or not they can catch you doing something. Okay, we got to do a promo. Warhorse Legacy. Love those people. Let's do this one.
At Warhorse Legacy, we offer an equine-assisted method of healing, a unique form of therapy where participants engage with horses to improve emotional, mental, and physical well-being. Through the unspoken bond of these majestic animals, participants find trust, confidence, and a sense of purpose. Veterans and their families can benefit from our tailored programs that address issues like PTSD, anxiety, depression, and the challenges of reintegration. Our programs also include educational workshops, skills training, and recreational activities, all aimed at fostering resilience and building strong, supportive communities. At Warhorse Legacy Foundation, we understand the sacrifices our heroes have made, and we are dedicated to providing a safe, nurturing environment while healing can begin. Our family programs ensure that everyone, from young children to spouses, finds support and connection. Activities like group outings and community events help strengthen family bonds and create lasting memories. Visit us at warhorselegacy.org to learn more about our programs, hear testimonials, and find out how you can support our mission to honor and empower our veterans. Warhorse Legacy Foundation. Healing through horses, healing together.
Yes, folks, please go visit warhorselegacy.org and give them a couple of bucks. Let's do what we can and help our brothers that protect us. And just go to warhorselegacy.org, warhorselegacy.org.
Track Syndicate, bitches.
And we have to thank the mighty, the lovely, the wonderful Miss Beaver, the Angry Beaver, for doing that, making that promo with us. That Kinsey put that together with the Angry Beaver, and she has a great speaking voice. We love Miss Beaver.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just so hard working sometimes for somebody that's always that angry all the time, too, you know?
I know. Look, she's angry.
Yeah.
She's the Beaver. She's the Angry Beaver.
Yeah. Heck of a bite, too.
Anyway. That's right, Wombat Mommy. It says nothing to do with safety. It is government overreach. Absolutely. And yes, folks, slap that like button like it owes you money, just like Wombat Mommy did. And share this with your friends, because, I mean, they deserve the best. And whatever.
Let's go a little bit simpler than that. Instead of going off of cell phone data, how about the extra effort to catch cell phone usage, such as a couple of states? Tennessee DOT, I know, is one of them. They have an actual Class A CDL truck that they drive around and ride in, so that from that, they're able to see what all you're doing in your vehicular a lot easier. So what do you think about those tactics? Because cell phone usage while driving is breaking a law.
Right. But I mean, how can they can't determine if you or somebody else that's riding in your vehicle is using the cell phone?
I'm talking about line of sight verification. You know, as a truck driver, Rusty, that you look down in a vehicle when you're passing, you can see what all's going on in that vehicle from your driver's seat. Same way with the guy, because I said Tennessee has at least one, if not more, CDL trucks that they can observe.
Right. Yeah, Alabama does too. Alabama does too.
You gotta make sure not to pass Rusty when the wife and I are in our car. Jeez.
Yeah, well, that's true, because I look down and you can see everything.
He'll have his phone out. So I mean,
yeah. No, Wombat Mommy. Am I not your friend, Wombat Mommy? Yeah. Joke's on you. I have no friend. Am I not your friend? I mean, come on. But wow. Honestly, the only friends I have are you people. You people here. You people. I don't have any real life friends.
Are they not real
Matt,
life?
I guess, is a real life friend, but
Yeah, thanks a lot. Jeez, where am I in that?
Are they not real life?
That was
Also,
rough.
I think the wombats are surprised they're not real life. I mean, they're just fake, I guess. Are they just pretend people, cardboard cutouts? What's happening?
Yeah, you're right, Timothy. No, the airplanes are everywhere. We have airplanes supposedly here in Alabama as well. They say aircraft used for traffic enforcement. They say so. Yeah.
Ken, you had a story. You want to tell your story?
I didn't quite have a story offhand. I wanted to go ahead and share the videos and stuff that I sent with Rusty a little bit there. Can we start off with the one about the half-price tuggies first, and then lead into the other one?
The half-price tuggies? Wait, what?
Yes.
What massage parlor are we going to, Kenzie?
Oh, that's provided by the lot lizards.
Here it is, right here. Can y'all see that?
Half price at the dollar store.
At the dollar store.
Here we go. I wished it would be bigger, which is what my wife says.
Yes. She called me about that last night.
Here we go.
There's a sale going on at the local dollar store, y'all. Crystal, the cashier, is offering half-price tuggies until she gets off work. Locals are already calling it Tuggy Thursday, and the store's Google rating has skyrocketed this afternoon from 1.3 to 5 stars. As you can see, the line's already wrapped around the store with people wanting to feel that legendary grip.
I missed my parole meeting for this, but I have heard it's worth the wait from folks that already finished, so I'm excited.
Crystal's husband has declined to comment on the situation. In a completely unrelated coincidence, I've decided I'm taking my lunch break right now.
Tired of swiping left on folks who ain't family? Well, look no further. At cousinsonly.com, we understand that love is, well, it's all relative.
Crack patch for when you want to quit, but also not really. Peel it, stick it, still tweak a little.
Got a big date with your cousin this week? Get those teeth fixed with Jim Bob's Bar Fight Mouth Repair Services.
Oh my.
Well, howdy, folks. Welcome to the Church of Beer. My pastor told me, son, you got to find Jesus. I said, is he hiding in the cooler?
Breaking news out of Cornbread County, a tornado has touched down in the Waffle House parking lot, and the line cooks are currently fistfighting the storm. Stay tuned.
Yep. Now, all of this was brought up because related to this, the same software and everything that was used to put this together was also used to put together another story, which I had already sent Rusty so that he can click the next one. Because if anyone remembers how people were talking real big about a deep fake news or videos comes out where you got no clue whether it's a real story or not, or if they're just pulling the wool over your eyes to hide something, we're there. We're not just there. This is not just where, the people in the news networks or TV networks can do this. We're already there where people can do it off of their home PCs and tablets, because here's this story that you can recognize a little bit from what we just went through. But this video has already fooled a couple of people that I know of. And I'm not pointing anyone out, but also, people that none of you all actually know either.
Here we go.
Yeah, a family digging a pool uncovers a hidden bomb shelter with people inside.
The Miller family in Dayton began digging for a pool, but found a sealed Cold War bomb shelter from the 1950s.
We opened the hatch, and there were people down there, pale, staring like they'd never seen daylight.
Inside, a family of 6 spanning 3 generations has lived underground for decades, believing the world above was unsafe.
My parents locked us in during the Cuban Missile Crisis. We didn't know it was over.
Surviving on preserved food and rainwater, they maintained a strict routine, unaware of the modern world.
We're working with social services to help them adjust. They're in shock. But healthy.
Emerging into 2025, the family is stunned by simple things like bright sunlight and fresh fruit.
They tried an apple and cried. They said it's the first fresh food they've ever tasted.
From a pool dream to a hidden past, this backyard unearthed a family frozen in time. What's next for them?
Stunning find in Virginia. A family digging a...
Wow.
Okay. First of all, that would be fascinating if that were true. But second of all, if you're down there for that long, you must have a great system for going to the restroom and how that's cleared out after decades. You'd have to find a great way to put away the bodies that didn't make it, because this is generations.
But here's the thing: people aren't thinking about that. So people they start throwing out shit like birds aren't real. How many people have actually grabbed onto the bird? The flat Earth thing. Look at the flat Earth thing. So many people have freaking grabbed onto that bullshit, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, it's real." I mean, so you start throwing shit out here, and I don't know.
I just think it'd be really cool if it were true. I think it'd be kind of cool if it were true, but it's not.
No, it was all AI generated.
Yeah, and they pulled obviously different clips of people talking about like the Cuban Missile War or whatever, and they clipped that out, and then they clipped the family of pasty people.
No. Every bit of that was AI generated. Every bit of that was the AI putting out what somebody said. Hey, I want to create a thing. No, there was no clips pulled from anything. Every single bit of that was AI generated and created.
You don't think that they pull clips from things like that? AI can pull a clip from somebody actually saying something.
No, every bit of that was created. Was it not, Matt? Every bit of that was created on AI. There was no clips pulled of anything.
Yeah, that was it. AI is like so close to being perfect, but it's not there yet.
No, it's not, and it's
close.
Yeah.
All right, I do have.
I don't like that. I don't want it to be close. I mean, there are ways we can still tell their AI. If the facial expressions are not natural, things are a little too still. I like the fact that we can pick it out right now. I wouldn't want it to be any more real than that.
Speaking of the birds aren't real.
Wombat mommy, no, don't do it, Wombat mommy. Oh, all right, here we go.
Yeah, this is piggybacking off the birds aren't real meme, Rusty.
Yeah,
this is when the Department of Government Efficiency was closing down government buildings, government waste.
All right, that's it. Wrap it up.
What?
We're done. We're being shut down.
What? By who? Why?
Doge is shutting us down.
Good one, but I don't think so. Doge shuts down government organizations. We're just a company that makes cameras in the same shape and size as Bird's Eyes. We're not a government organization. Okay. Yeah. No, I probably could have seen that.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Be careful out there, Roger. I mean, if we get you too excited, just pay attention to the road, no matter what.
No, Wombat mommy, no.
What are you saying no to?
The world isn't flat. We know the world isn't flat.
Earthers.
Mommy. Oh God.
I don't see that.
She said, "How do we know the world isn't flat? Had the government and science lied to us? How we know?" No, Wombat mommy, no.
Showing that. That's weird. Huh? I didn't see that. It's definitely not flat because when SpaceX goes out there and they literally have cameras and they're showing you the world is round, it just kind of gives it away. Good Lord. But, Matt, did you have a story or anything? Because otherwise Rusty's back up.
I mean, I can do an up. Go ahead,
Oh,
Jen.
yeah, do an update. Yes. Yeah.
All right. So a couple weeks ago, I don't know when that was. A couple weeks ago, we talked about Shiloh Hill was the gentleman's name. Purchased some shoes off of the dark web. I don't want to recap everything too much. Just go back and watch that show if you want. But just real quick summary: dark web is a place that you can get to if you know how to. That's a whole other show if we want to talk about that. And you can buy drugs, assassins, anything you want there. People, organs, crazy stuff. So this guy finds a site on the dark web called the Shoeman, the Keeper of Souls, and purchases some shoes from this website. During the checkout, when he was buying the shoes, it asked him how long he wanted to rent the shoes for. And when he got the shoes, he discovered there was a VHS tape in the shoe. And he was working on getting a VCR because nobody has a VCR anymore. And that was where we left it off last week because we didn't have any updates from that. So there's a ton of updates to go over. I'm going to try to go through it a little quick here. And I have a theory as to what's happening now. I now have a leading theory in my head. All right, let me share my screen real quick.
Okay.
Rusty.
All right.
And Rusty, if I'm eating up too much time, just let me know.
No, you're good, dude.
All right, you've already taken too much time. Just joking.
Shut up, Jen.
I got to figure out how to share.
Present or invite or present.
Well, the problem though is that if I share. Oh, okay. I can share my screen and it'll share audio. Okay. All right. We'll do this screen. All right. So, all right. Go ahead and pull that up, Rusty, when you get a second.
Ew, don't do it, right? I don't want to see it. I mean, you pulling. Sorry.
Just as a reminder, the gentleman on the left, this is the person who's going through this, Shiloh Hill. He's a WWE wrestler. Okay. And that's going to come into play in a minute here. So we're going to go through some videos that he's posted. These are the shoes that he got. So he officially got the shoes and they've got these stains on them. Maybe what I'll do is I'll play this without audio and then we can just talk about it and I can go faster. So what he did was he purchased luminol on Amazon. I'm not familiar with what it is, but apparently it's something that you can spray
that shows blood.
Yeah. So he was trying to see if it was blood or not. And so it does glow. So he confirmed, okay, this is blood. That's on these boots that he bought on the dark web. Okay. So he finally gets the VCR. He had to go to, I think he bought it at a pawn shop or something. And he plays the tape and he's got the whole, and by the way, if you're interested in this, go check out Shiloh. I think it's Shiloh Hill _ WWE. I think his channel. Go check out he does on YouTube, Twitch, and on Instagram. So go support him and check out all the. He's got the whole 2-hour VHS tape posted on there. It's pretty crazy. It goes through a lot of like really weird psychedelic things, like you're seeing there. And there's several scenes in there where it actually shows names of people who have purchased the shoes. And it shows them unaliving these people. And he has to like blur this out on the camera. And so what people are suspecting is that he has to now unalive somebody, or the Shoeman is going to come after him and unalive him. Okay. So fast forward to about a week ago, somebody was saying, hey, you really should be, because he was like, oh, I'm going to be smart and ship these to my P.O. box so this guy doesn't know where I live. And so the guys were like, you should take the VHS tape apart and see if there's like some kind of tracker in it or something. So he ends up taking the heel of the boot apart and finds that it's hollowed out and has a tracker in it.
Oh my God. Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. Right? So he's like, holy hell. So what he ends up doing is he ends up going and buying a like a little one of these little like cheapo phones at Walmart, and he puts the SIM card that was in the tracker in the cell phone to get the number that the cell phone is assigned to.
Yeah.
And then he starts texting the cell phone number I think he was doing it from like an internet phone. So like his number wouldn't come through. And that's where it leaves off, is we're waiting on a reply from whatever number he's texting that now knows where he is. Now, as interesting as this is, I have a theory. I think. So, by the way, just real quick, this guy, this wrestler guy, is not an idiot. He has like a degree in computer science. So keep that in mind with all this stuff that you're seeing. I think that he went to the WWE guys and was like, hey, this is going to be a cool promotion for WWE. I think this is leading to some kind of fake thing, and it's just a WWE promotion. That's what I'm guessing. That's what I think is going to happen. And it's going to end up like someone walks in the ring with like the shoes and he's the shoeman, you know, like I think this is going to be some goofy thing. Cause like, I mean, it's too like, if you were literally trying to kill people, why would you put like track? Like it's too identifiable. Yeah. It's too good. You know, it's like, I don't know. I'm very dubious of this, but
well, first of all, isn't he renting the shoes? So he better know how to put that heel back on without being, he better know how to put the heel back on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, I'm hooked enough to be interested in it. And it's like, if you go look at his channel, it's like, 5 views, 10 views, 10 views, 5 views. And then he starts doing this dark web thing and 1 million views, 10 million views. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Somebody's behind this. Like this has got to be some kind of promotion thing.
But even if they do, do you think they'd ever truly reveal it though?
I don't know. But here's the only reason.
Jeremy.
This is the only like devil's advocate to my guess that it's a WWE thing is if you go to his channel and go back to like his really, really old videos, he's done a ton of dark web videos before. This is not his first one. He did a dark web video where you can apparently you can apparently go to a website on the dark web and pay $100 for people to just start putting a little baby like toy gnomes in people's yards. And they call it a gnoming. And so he started gnoming people and all these gnomes started appearing in people's yards. So he's done like dark web videos before. So this isn't, this isn't something that came out of the blue. But I don't know. I suspect this is a WWE hidden promotion and it's somehow going to lead to some kind of WWE thing. That's my guess.
That's funny. You say that about the gnoming thing. You can pay people to do that. Back when I was in high school, a group of us went around in a car. You know the little reflectors that's on like a little stick that people would stick next to their driveway to mark their driveway. It's like a little. So like we rode around like half the night stealing these things, these little reflectors that stood, 2 or 3 foot high. And we had literally the whole back of the car just full of these things. And we picked a house at random and everybody got out and went and stuck these things all in the yard, like hundreds of them, and just stuck them in their yard. And then I don't know. We were. You
really missed out on an opportunity there, Rusty. You should have went ahead and took all of them and just moved them over about 20 foot.
Yeah. Yeah. So some poor person. Oh wait, Jen's back. Some poor person woke up in the morning and had hundreds of reflectors, like little flowers or whatever, just poking up out of there. I don't know. It was we were drunk and stoned and
what? That would never happen.
I know.
He's talking about the past. Statute of limitations is done gone on that SoCal.
Yeah.
I just want you to know the reason I left the studio is not because I lost my signal. It's because I went to respond to a chat that Whiskey put in. And as you know, on my phone, I can't find my way back. And so when I hit back, I knew I couldn't hit X because that would get rid of you. I hit back and I got rid of you anyway. And I just went, oh my God.
You did. So wait, hold on. Got a brief moment of peace is what you're saying.
Yeah.
You went through all that chaos to reply with that.
Yeah.
Look at the private chat. That's what she replied with.
So Timothy Ratliff says that this sounds like a Bray Wyatt gimmick. Whiskey Wisdom. I don't know.
Bray Wyatt. That's how he pronounces bourbon, but I don't. Nay.
I'm Googling it. Bray
It's-
Wyatt
There
is
is no
known for his,
nay-nay.
Bray Wyatt is known for his numerous, unique, and often unsettling wrestling gimmicks. He transitioned from Husky Harris persona to NXT, the cult leader. Blah 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 blah. Okay, yeah. So it sounds like this. Okay, it does sound like stuff like this has been done before.
Yep,
Oh, here
there
we
you
go.
go.
Here we go. Hang on, and somebody's got a little.
No way.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I don't want to pull this up on the screen because I haven't vetted this video. But yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, good call, Timothy Ratliff.
Boom.
Never heard of that before.
Oh,
And by the
thank you.
way, that guy is WWE that he's talking about.
Ah.
Yeah.
So interesting. Okay. Yeah, maybe so. That's what I suspect is going to happen. It's going to come down. The lights are going to go out. Some guy in those blood boots are going to walk out there. You know what I mean? Like you could just totally see that playing out in the ring. You know.
But what if it doesn't? And what if this is a real thing? And what if it really is?
Yeah, some people say if you hear galloping, think horses, not zebras. But you're right. I guess there's a possibility, Jen.
Think horses, not zebras. That's interesting. I would think it'd be
Wait a
pretty cool if
moment.
I heard galloping and it was actually zebras. That would be amazing. In Southern California, some zebras.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
that's the point. Is the most likely outcome is the real outcome, not like some crazy elaborate
I know what the
shoe
point-
salesman that's going to kill him.
I know what the point is. It's just it would be really cool to see some zebras galloping. Oh, look, my alarm for off track just went off. Hold on. Dismiss.
Oh yeah, off track's supposed to start right now, isn't it?
So even Jen's alarm was late, Rusty. I just
Right? Yeah, I know.
All right.
That's what she says.
No.
You know.
No. That was my alarm for the show before I was helping out and
Was that the
subbing.
only thing late?
So we have one person over on Twitch, which Klopp says that there was nobody there when he went there. We have 10 people on YouTube, and then we have 53 bots over on X because they never say anything and they never join into anything. So I'm pretty sure that's all bots. So yeah, whatever.
All right,
Whatever.
Rusty, you guys share my screen real quick, Rusty. This one's for
All right,
Jen.
here we go.
There you go, Jen.
That would be so cool. I would want to pet them though.
I don't think zebras want to be pet. I
No,
gotta say.
zebras. Yeah, zebras are mean. They're mean like mules.
No, they're not. Look how
Have you
cute they
seen?
are.
Have you seen the video? Oh, I gotta find this real quick. Where somebody thinks just like Jen and tries to pet a frickin' like one of those like pigs with the horns. What are those called? Like,
Yeah. Yes.
have you seen that video?
What? Oh,
boars?
No. Damn it.
pigs with the horns. You mean the
Pigs with the
tusks?
horns are the horned
Warthog?
pigs.
Warthogs. That's it. Warthogs.
Yeah, they give you warts.
Here it is. I just found it. Look at this. This guy's like, oh, warthog, how cute. He's like, I'm
I
gonna
would never
pet this
say a
warthog.
warthog is cute.
Warthog. He's going to come up the steps. Here he comes.
I want you right before the camera cuts. Listen to the warthog. It makes me laugh every time.
Oh my goodness, and he's huge.
Oh, come here, little piggy.
Wonder if we can pet him.
Hakuna Matata.
Hi, boy.
What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata, your ass.
Yeah. There you go. There's the little warthog.
Okay. First of all, there's nothing cute about a warthog, so I would not try and pet that. And zebras are adorable.
You don't like Pumbaa, do you?
I don't like who?
Pumbaa and Timon? Come on.
Oh, now I can hear you.
Oh, Fred. Thank you, Fred. Fred has video running on YouTube, but audio from X, so I don't miss anything when I leave the room. We love you, Fred. Damn it, Fred. What are you doing? I need to fly you out to Alabama, Fred.
On X.
I need to fly you
so
out
Fred,
to Alabama.
Fred is a bot. Got it.
No, Fred is not a bot.
Playing with his chilies, and if he's not doing that, then he's playing with his nuts. That's what he said earlier. Stick
That's
with
what
Trey
he
down there, Rusty.
All right.
Whatever.
All right. We have
All right,
the
we
game
got-
coming up.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got an hour left. I think it takes about an hour to get through the games.
Right? Okay. Let me
Now,
get this.
which one are we doing tonight? Because y'all alternate games. I'm always confused what we're doing. It's like
Guespionage.
ladies floating in elevators.
This
So
is
which one is-
Guespionage.
Yeah.
Where
Which one is
they
that?
go through useless statistics, and each player tries to guess what the statistic is, and all the other players guess whether they hit higher or lower.
Okay.
And by the way, Mr. Whiskey Wisdom, don't act like you don't like French cherries. I'm just saying.
Whoa, I like
sure
French
he's
cherries. I like Chinese cherries. I like Taiwanese cherry. I like them all. You know what I'm saying?
How many cherries
Oh,
have
yeah,
you
and I think
French,
you do.
SoCal?
No, he has it's a blue and white bottle. Him and his wife love them. Aren't those French cherries?
What are you talking? Oh, the little cocktail cherries?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mangino
So
cherries?
I think they're from Italy, the Luxardos.
Oh, now they're Italian. Italiano.
Yeah, you can't tell which ones are male or female because they all got mustaches on them.
That's right.
Hey.
What?
We're not talking. We're not
They're
we're not talking
Italian.
about you, Jen.
Whoa! Oh, hell no. Devil comes down from Georgia. What the hell?
If she wants a mustache, she can draw herself a mustache, okay?
Oh, my God.
Do you remember the little?
I have to already darken my eyebrows so you see I have eyebrows. Come on now.
Do you remember the little toy in the 80s with the little magnet stick and you could draw the magnet shavings? That's like
Yes.
Jen's
Yes, I
on it.
I remember that as a kid.
Yeah.
All right, there's the Guespionage. Go to jackbox.tv. I don't know if y'all are going to be able to hear this or not, but whatever, you can read it. RAKQ. Yeah, whatever.
All right. Probably Roger is still driving.
It had my name as Spermy Towel. Oh, good times. Gotta change it to something better this time. Let's see.
What? The clap's in there. All right.
Hey.
Jen's pillow. Jen's. Jen's stash.
Wow.
Oh, they are.
Jen's pillow.
I made out with it today.
Hang on. Let me text the wife to join. Hang on a second. Can you wait?
Jen's towel. Somebody needs to be Jen's towel.
No, nobody needs to be Jen's towel.
That guy's seen some action. You know what I'm saying? And I think you do.
That her towel's probably been paying child support.
I just want to say I want to be Jen's towel. I'm just saying. Oh yeah.
It's in the dryer right now. Hope you're enjoying 120 degrees.
Yeah. But at least it's a dry heat.
That's right. Come on, we got three places open, people. Come on.
I was going to come in, but I'm waiting for the audience members to come in first. Is Timmy in there, or is Timmy one of the Jen's things? Stash.
I just texted the Pookster. Yeah. See if we can get her to join.
The Pookster. Yeah, but she has to be watching us too, because then she'll be able to answer live on her one. But she can still do it. She just tell her to put the kids in the closet and she can come on down there with you.
Make sure you gorilla tape their arms and legs first so they can't get out.
All right, I'm going in. I got to pick my person.
That's what Rusty said.
Oh, Master Towel. We got one more spot open, people. Come on.
Join. Looks like there's a name on it, just not an icon.
No, it says join.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought there was a T at the end. I couldn't tell on my little cell phone there.
That is a jet. Can you guys hear it?
Barely.
Barely.
Well, yeah, he's past now. He's on the roof now.
All right. Oh, wait.
Oh, the jet's
Oh,
dead.
wow. Wow.
What the hell?
Come slut Jen. What in the world?
Wow.
What does that say?
Come slut Jen.
Jen said, "What did that say?"
I can't see it. It's on my phone. It's so small. I can't see
That's
it.
what she said.
Slut Jen.
Oh my god.
That's what it said.
That's
That
just
is
awful.
not me, by the way. Thank
That's
you very
not
much.
me. Not me. I'm Jen Stash. Mine's not much better, but
Oh, crap.
Well, at
Where's
least
the
you're not her
sound?
towel.
Where's the sound?
I don't
Shit.
know. Vacation scheduling. Oh, wait a minute.
I can't get to the sound, people. Sorry.
Turn it up. Original sound.
It
Whatever.
won't let me. It won't let me.
What percentage of people like to have definite itineraries when going on vacation?
All right, Jen's pillow. This is your question. Damn. I forgot to turn it up and it won't let me freaking adjust it. Sorry. What percentage of people?
Not letting me answer yet. Is it-
25%. Higher or lower?
so Jen's pillow guessed 25%. Oh man, I'm gonna say much higher.
Yeah.
I think people start off ambitious and then get to vacation and they're like, nah, fuck it.
Right.
Well, I mean,
I'm
that
more of
would make it not a definite itinerary at that point. If they say screw it, then, you know, I mean.
Well,
Yeah, but it says like
Yeah,
to
but-
have a definite
Oh
itinerary.
my
It
God.
goes on.
14%. Wow. Damn.
My goodness. Everyone missed out. Come Slut Jen did not even guess.
Wow.
Slut Jen, what the hell?
All right, come slut Jen. Here's your miniature golf. Here's your wow. What percentage of people have gotten holes in one in games of miniature golf? Oh, come on.
God.
I can see it now. It says really large, waiting for Come Slut Jen to enter a percentage. Thank you.
I'm gonna go much higher on that.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking miniature golf. Like
Right.
sometimes
Well, we're talking
sometimes
about have gotten a hole in one, not whether.
yeah,
or
sometimes
not
the
it's a
last
difficult
hole is
thing
like
to
a
do.
gimme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
86.
Stupid cum slut Jen.
Yeah, stupid cum slut Jen. That name is awesome. That name is awesome.
Hey, Rusty, I'm telling you, you're number one twice.
I love you. I love you. All right, SoCal, here you go.
Jen, let's go, Jen.
Motion sickness. What percentage of people cannot read inside moving vehicles without feeling queasy?
Oh, that's got to be like
Ooh.
25%. 25%. Are you
Don't
kidding me?
tell her.
60%? What?
No, 59.
I'm gonna say lower. I feel like
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
say
people would be puking all over the road if it was
Yeah.
59%.
There you go. Boom.
Wow.
What do you mean, there you go? Y'all said like 10%, 2%, 14%. It is close to 42%. There's a lot of people who can't read.
said lower.
Yeah,
Said
yeah,
lower.
but you only need to hit 15% difference to be considered much higher or much lower.
Come slut
I
Jen
know that.
on the board now. 1,000 points.
Citizen Kane.
What percent of people have seen the supposed greatest film, and it is the greatest film ever made, Citizen Kane?
Oh my God, I've never seen it.
I've seen it, but I don't remember it very well. I remember the stars in it, but I don't remember it.
I mean, like, Gen X is still alive, so you got to go higher. But like, I've never seen it though.
Well, I mean, Gen X
I
is
have.
not the as large a percent of the population as it used to be either.
Oh wow.
34.
What's the larger percentage now? Millennials? I guess that could be right. What's the first year Gen X?
It is
54?
a good movie, people. I think you should go watch it. But I'm an old movie buff, so.
Oh,
I think it's like 1969 or something, or 67.
What? No, it's much later than that. Later.
No, when Gen X
What
starts.
percentage of people keep diaries or journals that they update pretty much daily?
I'm gonna go 50%. That's a total chick thing, and I think chicks are like, we'll do 45.
Wow, there's a chick in your presence right now. I'm gonna jump right to.
That is such a chick thing, dude.
Lower. Much lower, or not much lower, but I said lower.
Women are like half the population. How could it be much lower than 45%?
I think it's more prevalent today than it was.
What?
I think it's more prevalent to teen girls.
Yeah. Boom.
Oh my God, that shocks me.
Yeah, that should take your chick theory and put it right up your bunghole.
Well, Come Slut Jen got it right.
Well, I mean, I'm telling you, I'm sure the majority of that 4% are chicks.
Jen Stash got it wrong. All right,
Oh,
Rusty.
here we go. Here we go.
Wow, 4%?
Winking.
Biometrics. What percentage of people wink primarily with their left eyes? What?
Wow.
I do it all the time. Right.
Yeah, but that's primarily.
It feels so much better to wink with your right eye.
I don't know.
40. I'm going to say much lower, bro. Like, no way. Like, wink with your left eye.
Definitely like 41. It's definitely 41%. Come on.
I do all the time. Wink with both of them.
It feels so unnatural to wink with your left eye. Oh, fuck me. Are you serious?
Well, it says primarily.
Damn, Rusty.
Boom.
Spot on,
What was
dude.
the
Nice.
number I cut out on the video on my end?
It's 20. Rusty guessed 40%, and it was 38%.
Wow.
Come Slut Jen.
Jen
Hang in
Stash.
there.
Ate shit on that one.
Oh, the clap. What's up, the clap? Mixtapes.
Courtship. Oh,
Shit. This was Gen X stuff right here.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is another Gen X thing. I mean, I've done that.
I did too.
But now people just share like playlists on, Spotify or YouTube or things like that. They still share this list.
Oh, 31%?
Wow. I don't. That's hard.
I'm gonna say higher.
That's what she said. That's hard.
I was just going to say that. That's what she said. But then she said, it's a little, but it works.
Jen's pillow said lower.
Jen's pillow's a loser.
Come Slut Jen got it right.
Oh my God.
I'd like to know who that is. I want to shake their hand.
Wow.
And then wash it afterwards.
It's probably Bob. It's probably Bob.
It probably is Bob.
Bob is not anywhere near me or even listening to this. He's watching NASCAR.
Percentage of people refill ice trays when they're only half empty.
What?
People still have ice trays?
Is that a thing?
I used to do that when that's all I lived on. I would have to refill it.
No, when you empty an ice tray, you empty the whole thing. What?
You don't always, not if you don't have like a container to keep it in. So you break out half of them and then you fill that half and then you.
Oh,
break
he said 50% because he's not here, loser.
It's got to be much lower. I mean, like, I've never filled up a half ever.
Never. No, when you empty an ice tray, you empty the whole thing. Yeah.
Clop, did you say it was going to be more than that? Oh, yeah. Oh, Clop was the one who answered that, huh? No, wait. I'm confused.
No, Master Towel did.
Oh.
Master Towel wasn't here, so that's why it chose. All right, here we go. Final round.
Is Rusty in first again?
No.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't win.
I don't think so.
Considered to be their best physical feature? I mean, like chicks and dudes.
Oh, yeah. The penis. Hello.
Oh, my God.
So you got to choose your top 3.
It's on there.
Select your top choice first. I'm going to say penis.
Dude, there's...
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Jen, that is my...
You should ask Jen how often she's ever complimented a penis in her whole life, and you realize how stupid that answer is.
Your penis is so molto bello.
I mean, Rusty just cannot tell you how many people has complimented him on his penis.
Wow, legs was higher than breasts? This is bullshit. Wait, what's happening? I don't understand what just happened there.
It's going to give us the final scores. Don't anybody move.
Yeah, I can't see him because I'm cutting out.
Oh my God, I'm moving. I can't stop moving, Jen.
Jen Stash, and then there was one other one. I need the top 3. I got Jen's Pillow, Jen Stash.
Jen's Pillow, Jen Stash.
Right,
Slut Jen.
Let me hit the leaderboard. Hold on.
I'll tell you right now, Jen's Pillow is disqualified.
So it's Jen's Pillow, Jen's Stash, and Come Slut Jen.
Well, hang on. Jen
No,
Stash and Come Slut Jen both came in second.
Jen Stash, Come Slut Jen, and Wombat, because Jen's Pillow is disqualified.
So is Jen Stash. So is Jen Stash.
Because
Jen
that's
Stash was
me.
Oh. Indeed.
Jen Stash was me, so kill that one. Rusty
No,
was third.
you're on there. You were on our wheel last week. You weren't here, but you were on our wheel.
So Come Slut Jen, Jen Stash, and Wombat.
Got it. Now, whoever's Come Slut Jen better say who the hell they are, or they're not getting on the wheel.
At your own risk.
Don't puss out. Don't puss out now. You decided to go there. Let's go. Wait, if those two are tied, though, then
And Kloppenberg said I've lost count how many times I've been
all right, you wanna fix the sound, and then so get out, fix the sound, and then we can play another one.
Oh, Fred. Yes, Rusty is awesome. I am not a bot. Yes. I love you, Fred.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. Okay, thank you.
Okay, pull Jen.
Don't forget to go out and fix the sound. Okay, first before you hit.
Yes, ma'am.
Ciao.
All right, I gotta.
Jen's Pillow won by 4,000. What in the world?
All right, there's the code, people.
Leslie. Yeah, it's been nuts lately. I haven't been this busy since we faked the moon landing.
Hotel Foxtrot Victor November.
No, we faked a fake moon landing. You know, just to mess with people.
But the first one was real.
Yeah. How do you think we met the lizard man?
Oh, yeah.
Klopp's the dog because he likes it doggy style. Oh, yeah.
I hear you.
And this is Max. He's in charge of our couples department. What does that entail? He's in charge of listening in on thousands of couples. Wow. Any good dating advice?
Sure.
Breathe
Love
it
is a
in.
sham, and we all die alone.
So that's Max. Let me introduce
Oh,
you to
Jay
literally anybody
Sparkles.
else.
I love Jay Sparkles.
Okay, truth or dare?
So Jay
What
Sparkles
is your
is
favorite
part
call?
of
Oh,
Warhorse
that's a
Legacy.
relationship fight. The more emotional and heart wrenching, the better.
Interesting. You up for one more? Come on.
Yeah, sure. What the heck? I'll try dare this time.
Perfect. For the next 72 hours,
Whiskey
I
wisdom.
dare you to not listen to conversations I have with my wife.
Has it been really obvious?
We can hear you breathing on the phone.
I'm sorry, man.
Come slut Janice back. We got one more, people.
That was the top. That was with Jen was all over that top 3, wasn't she? Her pillow, her stash, and come slut Jen.
Could be true.
No, I think it's just for his own personal enjoyment.
All right, if we don't have a last one, when Jen gets back, we're gonna go.
Come on, somebody else come in and log into something that belongs to Jen.
Where's Kathy in the Berg? I'm disappointed Kathy in the Berg is not here.
Jen's Martini or Appletini.
I don't see why they
Come
can't
on.
get something in my size.
It's ridiculous. If they're going to ask you to gather farm data in a giant rubber horse suit, they could at least get you an extra large.
I just look so stupid right now.
Yeah, because you can't fit in a normal horse suit, sure.
All right. It's 90 degrees. What happened to the air
Jen, there's Jen. All right, we're starting.
Budget cuts.
Wait, let me get in. Wait, let me get in.
Oh, okay. All right, get in here.
Broken ice maker.
Okay, come in. I
There we
gotta pick my black lady.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Take off.
Welcome back. Let me just delete this video of Taylor Swift on the moon from the internet, and we can start another game of espionage. Okay, who's first?
The clock.
Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday.
Public speaking. Speech making audience.
Percentage of people have delivered speeches in front of more than 100 people.
Boy. A lot of people who do that for a living.
Got it. 69%.
You got to think of actors and
percentage is
so many
higher
people.
or lower. You can also double down and guess much higher or much lower if you think the guess is off by 15% or more.
I think if you think about all the people in the world, there's a lot of people that do public speaking daily.
Yeah, but whenever you
Everyone
look
is
at the
saying
whole
lower.
crowd,
And
what's the
Surveil
percentage?
says 55%. Wow, that's a lot of
Yeah,
people.
I would have gone about 50.
You got it right. Ooh, points for you.
Oh, what the hell?
That 1%, huh?
SoCal.
Okay, here's something I stepped on in bare feet this morning.
A jack.
What percentage of people save twist ties for future use?
I do that all the time. Go Patch.
Oh, I just realized I've been on mute this whole time.
%. Everyone else, higher or lower? Leave it in.
I hear you.
God.
I use them because people lose them all the time here. They throw them away, or I use them for my plant.
That's the right answer.
I use them for lots of things.
38%.
Wow, that was a lot closer than I was thinking.
Not bad, Jen. Not bad. Not bad. Come sucking Jen or whatever the hell I am.
Rusty's going to employ you at this point.
Oh, whiskey wisdom.
How about?
Oh my God, televised fishing.
What percentage of people have watched fishing shows on TV?
Oh my God, dude.
Okay, think about that. Think about it.
60%. What do y'all think?
Damn.
Higher or lower?
That's tough.
Breathe
Uh,
in.
Yeah, that is. Because I like that one about the guys that do the crab thing. What are they?
Notice it
Yeah,
says
But I think
have
maybe just a
watched
little,
and not
just a
regularly
little bit,
watched.
And
a
surveil
little
said
bit lower. Little bit lower.
43%.
Damn.
Wow.
Wow.
Who got it right? Well done. You get points.
Oh, come slut Jen. Good job.
Okay, who's up next?
I love Come Slut Jen.
I'm going to
I know. You want to shake their hand. We heard, oh, Jamie's
do.
in here.
Just remember,
I love
wash your
Jamie.
hands immediately after.
When consuming a canned beverage, what percentage of people usually fiddle with the little pop top thingy from the top of the can? But
Oh
don't
my
remove
God. Like 100%.
But don't remove it, though. See, some people play with it and then remove it. Some people just twist it. They turn it. They play with it.
3%. Everyone
Sometimes
else,
it gets
higher or
removed.
lower?
I can go a little higher than that.
Unanimously higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 43%, which disproves the theory that if you play with something long enough, it falls off.
That was a good one.
Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Next up,
Damn, SoCal, you are kicking ass.
what should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro net? Ooh, I know.
I know.
What percentage of people normally air dry all their wet laundry?
Ooh.
Normally air dry.
20%. Okay, higher or lower? Breathe it in.
There's still those old-fashioned people that like to put it up on clothespins. And
Like in the UK, they do it, but I mean, it depends on where.
And if you think about it, you could put air dry as a setting on the dryer.
6%. That was a respectable guess.
Good job, you guys.
Nice
A lot
job.
of you
I've
got
got
it
some
right. Jen's eyebrow got it right. Good job, Jen's
Okay,
eyebrow.
who's up next? Breathe it in. I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this. What percentage of people have had a candle displayed in their homes for over a year that they have never lit?
Oh, God.
100%?
Sure. Because you could get the smell if you just take the lid off of it. You
Okay,
can get the smell
higher
out.
or lower?
Man, that's a tough one.
I hear you.
Ooh, I'm going to go higher.
One person says lower, and the correct answer is 55.
Oh!
You nailed that guess.
Damn.
Damn, Jay Sparkles.
Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points. Who's next?
Jen's eyebrow killed it on that one, though.
Typey, typey.
Rigged.
Rusty.
It's all rigged. It's all rigged.
Given a choice between carpet, wood, and stone, what percentage of people prefer wood flooring in a home?
Oh, shit.
63%. What do y'all think?
I
Higher or
would
lower?
imagine this goes hand in hand with animal owners.
What? You're all crazy.
I think it's close.
Thank you, Wombat.
Carpet or stone.
Hurry up.
I think it's close, but I think most people can't afford wood, so they go tile or other shit.
56%?
No way.
You were pretty close. At least. You got it right.
You got it extra points for being really close, though.
Okay, who's up next? Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask.
Yeah,
Come Slut
Jen. Oh my God, St. Patrick's Day, my favorite.
What percentage of people
That's
always
Come
wear
Slut
green
Jen's
on St.
topic.
Let's go, Come Slut Jen. You better get this right.
70%. All right, what do you think?
God, I'm gonna say higher.
Wow, Rusty, you think higher? Really?
I don't know. I just chose something. I don't know.
Most of
I
you
think
are
it's
saying
about
wrong.
right.
Now let's get to the right answer.
Come on.
What?
Oh, that's bullshit.
Wow.
Bullshit. Nobody's even allowed in my party if they're not wearing green.
Smart, yes. Here's your points.
Well, I guess 2/3 of the world aren't at your party.
Rigged. This is fucking rigged.
It's time for the final round.
I'm calling bullshit on that one.
Profiling.
Me
We found
too.
the most popular answers to this question. What illness is most often faked by people to get out of something? And here are the most popular answers. You have 3 guesses. The 3 most popular answers are worth points. Good luck. And if you're in the audience, your answers determine who gets points.
All right.
Jen's eyebrows.
3 of your picks.
No, but it doesn't say eyebrows, and it should. It only gave me 1 eyebrow. It says Jen's eyebrow. Like I got a uni or something going on. I don't have a uni.
Well,
Look
maybe
it.
only one of
Let's take a look at the
them's playing.
results.
Oh, I didn't see upset stomach on there. Son of a.
That's a big one. I'm not going to call in and say I have diarrhea. I'm going to call in and say I have an upset stomach.
SoCal, nice.
Wombat Mommy, Jay Sparkles, and
My. Seeing this game played like you did, really.
I
warms
didn't
my
get the third one because I had to take Rusty and I out.
You know what pockets are?
Man, it really just flashes that leaderboard for like 1 second.
Yeah, it does. Okay, so Wombat Mommy, Jay Sparkles, and Whiskey Wisdom. There's no ties, right? No.
Right.
Whiskey Wisdom. Okay. All right. Did anybody come to the table about being Come Slut Jen? Anybody? Did anybody come up to the table?
I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, who is Come Slut Jen? Show yourself.
Because Rusty wants to shake your hand.
Right?
We just played with the same players.
Wash it.
Same players or new players? We have time for another game easily.
New players.
You want to do same players?
No, new players.
New players.
Oh shit! Here we go. New player.
Gotta see if Come Slut Jen is brave enough to type the name in a 3rd time.
Kenzie, if you're gonna put eyebrow, put eyebrows.
Below your waist, you are free to keep it or burn it. Please do not return it to my desk.
Foolish humans.
Jen large ass. Why is everybody's Jen's second brow?
Pick out Jen Day.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Should we ask
No.
who the second brow
No.
is?
No, come SoCal.
People out there listening.
Oh my god.
There's people eavesdropping on the eavesdroppers. Yeah, I guess.
No
that's
come
pretty bad.
SoCal.
I mean, sure.
Oh, man.
People gathered in a room listening to
Come slut clop.
very human, but I find that hard to believe.
Oh,
Never
right.
mean this group of work associates or friends.
Well,
or family
yeah, but I mean, Come Slut Clop is actually a proper name.
All right, hit everybody's in.
Yeah, I
Jen's
suppose there's a
something.
I mean, How pathetic
No, it's not me.
would it be? They could be enjoying each other's
Jen's
conversation.
large ass. Gotta need everybody's hand.
It's gonna have to be a pretty pathetic.
Isn't there a Jen in most of these names anyway? So I mean,
in a party way. I bet they're the type of party that puts out a veggie.
There's my large ass. I just showed it to y'all. You're welcome.
Another game of Espionage.
bum, ba-da-bum.
Who's up first?
Wombat.
And now a question about true mixology.
Dew of the Mountain. Unconventional soda usage.
People have used Mountain Dew in a mixed alcohol.
My roommate does right now. He uses it.
Mountain Dew. Ugh.
We have an answer. 44%. Everyone else, do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? If you think the guess is 15% or more, you can get double points by picking much higher or much lower.
I think that's pretty much on target, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
But I'll
think
say
it's
lower.
I think everybody's doing Jack and Coke, not Mountain Dew.
Okay, let's see the
Mountain
right
Dew's
answer.
a thing, though, with vodka.
39%.
Wow.
Yeah.
5%.
I've got big points for that guess.
Wombat Mommy, you get
There-
extra points for being so close. That's for sure.
Right. Nice job.
If I remember correctly, there is a vodka that is put out by 3 Olives called Dude.
Next up.
And
Right.
it mixes well with
Oh,
it.
this
It
is gonna
almost
be
tastes
good.
the same as the Mountain Dew itself.
Really? It doesn't mean dew as in like the dew melon dew?
What percentage of people have taken vacation photos of their feet?
Come slut club. Oh my god.
What?
1%. Everyone pick.
What?
Oh my god. That's an amateur guess.
Look at all the much higher's. Let's
Everyone
see if
says higher
much
except for one
higher
of them.
actually wins
Okay,
out.
let's see the right answer. 36%. Terrible.
Wow.
You need to be within 30% to even get points. Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points.
Good job, Jen's large ass.
Okay, who's up next?
All right, Rusty.
Here
Don't
we go.
go fuck up.
Question? Unlikely.
Janet, he
I
can't
love how
drink
Whiskey
juice, he's
says that.
diabetic.
People like their orange juice with pulp rather than pulp free.
Ooh, I love with pulp. I love with pulp. I don't want pulp free. I want pulp all day long.
My wife's
Yeah.
she's a
Okay,
pulp
higher or lower?
fan.
Oh wow. Oh, that's so
46.
close.
Man, I'm gonna say higher.
All right.
I kind of want to say that too, but I think he's right on, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good guess, Rusty. But I think people think pulp is more
And the
fresh.
correct answer is
I love the taste of it. That's where all the Vita is.
Oh, Rusty!
2%.
Damn!
I said I thought he was right on target, but you can't choose. I think you're right on target. You have to go lower or higher.
Rusty fucking nailed it.
Yeah, that was good. All right.
Who's next?
J Mays, J Sparkles.
Jamie. I love Jamie.
Prom.
What percentage of people attended their high school senior prom?
Ooh, good.
I didn't have one. I didn't have one, I say.
63%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
We're pretty much split.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
we're
pretty much split.
And Surveil says 63%.
Wow.
Oh,
She nailed
yeah.
it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Go, Jamie. You get big points for being exact. You get big points.
Next
Good
up,
job, girl.
That's crazy.
typey.
No come SoCal.
Wow.
What percentage of people have attended Renaissance Fair?
Is that how you spell fairs?
When you're talking about the Renaissance, yes.
Oh.
6%. What do y'all
Are we
think?
keeping you awake there, Whiskey?
That's a good guess.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
Man, that's tough. I'm going to go a little bit lower, I think.
Lower across the board. And the correct answer is 47%.
Wow, damn.
It's better than that. It's broken? No, you were all just wrong.
Bye, bitches. Bye.
Okay,
Talk about an on-point game tonight. Crap.
Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday.
Okay, Matt, you cherry Italian cherry eating man.
Oh yeah.
What percentage of people have had sex at work?
Oh man.
Whoops.
Does that include
Not
sex
me.
with yourself? I just
Woo.
69%.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, if that includes sex with yourself,
Wow, people think lower?
And
Just a
surveillance
little
says
bit, Matt. I think you're right on target.
19%.
Bullshit. No way. 19%? No way.
Well done. You get points.
No way.
Jen's something brow got the best on that one.
People are hella fucking at work. That's some bullshit. People are lying on that survey.
In a typical month, what percentage of people stay in bed past noon at least once?
Oh, yeah. Jen's large ass. Yeah, go for it, Jen's large ass.
oh no way,
75%.
no
What do
way,
y'all think? Higher or
no
lower?
way.
Yeah.
I'm going much lower.
I'm going higher.
Higher?
Yeah. It says once, at least once. Oh, in a typical month. Oh, never mind.
In a typical
And the
month.
correct answer is 64%.
Oh
Yes, we
wow.
only gather data on the childless.
I didn't see the in a typical month. I was just like, I thought they said at least once. I'm like, everybody's fucking done that.
I gotta say, Jen's large ass was pretty close.
Hey, thank you so much, Whiskey Wisdom.
That wasn't me.
No, I know. But thank you so much for bringing up Jen's large ass every single time. Oh, it's Jen's second brow. Okay, Kenzie, I'm kicking your ass when I see you.
In or beside their cars.
Oh, what?
What?
Kenzie, just know I owe you yet another junk punch when I see you.
29%.
Oh, wait. The picture
No way,
of
much
them
higher.
that show themselves in besides their car. Yeah, I gotta say much higher. I thought it was saying that they're hanging their picture in the car.
I thought that said that too, Matt. That's funny.
What the fuck?
No way. This shit's rigged. Rigged.
No, this is
Dude,
wrong. No.
Dude, they're trying to tell us 4% of people having sex at work. What the hell? That's everyone. All y'all know that's bullshit.
All y'all.
Time. Through totally legal means.
I had
we
sex
found
at
the most
work
popular
with
answers
myself
to this
today.
question.
I mean,
Sex is responsible for
You and the
echoes
mop.
buzzing sounds heard during their phone calls. Let's take a look at the board.
CIA. Not even in one of the options. All
All
right.
right, the top 3 answers will get you points. Ready, go!
It's aliens! Aliens, I tell you.
Whatever, second eyebrow.
You can pick 3 answers. All right, let's see what everyone picked. And what are the most popular answers?
I'm surprised speakerphone got so little votes.
I chose speakerphone. I chose bad connection.
Yeah, me too.
Let's see who's the head honcho.
All right.
High
Sparkles, No Cum, and Whiskey Wisdom.
Congratulations.
Okay, you can't put no cum because I'm no cum SoCal and I don't count.
You're no cum SoCal?
Yeah. Jay Sparkles, Whiskey Wisdom, and Wombat Mommy.
No Cum SoCal. Look, we got to change that. Come see me. Come see me. She's not even going to say anything. Whatever.
Okay, so, all right. Well, that was so much fun. What do we want to? Well, we're going to do a different game next week. Espionage is cool, but I kind of want to know where they're at on their, like, what year that came out, so that we can have a little bit more.
I think the next one in, if we're picking out for the next time around, I think the next one in line would probably be Fibbage, wouldn't it?
All right, there we go. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so Rusty had another story he wanted to talk about real quick before we leave, and then don't forget, guys, next week we're on at regular time. Whiskey Wisdom may join us again. We don't know.
Yeah,
it depends on if he wants to.
We definitely want him.
What day?
That would be
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
so hey,
what
ha,
day
ha,
do you
ha,
think this show is on?
I thought you guys were changing days and doing different days or something.
No, we decided to do the same day, but every other week we're going an hour early. So this is the week we go an hour early. Next week we go regular time, so 8 p.m. Eastern time next week.
So, Jay Sparkles, what? You've never had sex at work, Jay Sparkles? Not even by yourself? I mean,
Oh my God.
That was Tuesday. That was last Tuesday.
Oh my God.
Rusty is more than willing to help you take care of that if that's a problem. So
Absolutely. Look, I don't want anybody to miss out on anything.
Wait a minute. Wait the hell a minute. I'm now going back to chat. Was Timothy Ratliff the one that said he's cum slut Jen? Because says is me.
Whoa, Lisa Wozniak. Hi, Lisa. Wow,
Timothy.
we missed
Oh, now
Lisa.
you're saying it's not me. Oh, whatever, Timothy. It's so you. Whatever.
Wait, what? Who's Timothy? What just
Timothy
happened?
Ratliff. You know, the one you used to call Ratcliffe? It's Ratliff.
I mean,
And
I
he
would have
said-
believed it if it was the other Timmy, but I mean, Ratliff? No.
What? Oh, Wombat Mommy. Just trying to remember the last time I had sex. What? Come on, Wombat Mommy. Don't.
Oh, did you say come on? Oh, come on. It's National Kissing Day, people. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Blah, 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 whatever you want to do. So,
Aw.
Rusty, you wanted to talk real quick about the flight attendant who flew
Yes,
for free.
I did. So a man is convicted of posing as a flight attendant to fly for free 120 times. 35-year-old American man has been found guilty of impersonating a flight attendant at least 120 times in order to avoid having to pay for plane tickets. Federal prosecutors accused Tyrone Alexander of entering the security area of an airport under false pretenses and committing wire fraud at least 120 times between 2018 and 2024. 35-year-old man reportedly took advantage of a common airline policy that allows flight attendants and pilots from other airlines to fly for free. Alexander, who allegedly worked as a flight attendant for regional airlines between 2013 and 2015, would go to various airline websites and check the flight attendant option during the online check-in process. The form required applicants to provide their employer, date of hire, and badge number, and Alexander used falsified information that apparently no one bothered to check. So, I mean, really? So should he really be, because there's like, we're not gonna check every single. No, I don't know. This guy should not be in trouble because people failed to check his information. No, No, absolutely not. What do you think,
So
Wisdom?
if you get away with a crime enough, then you shouldn't have to be punished for it. Is that what you say?
No, absolutely not. If they're not checking your information, then no, you shouldn't be. I don't think.
It sounds like the exact plot of Catch Me If You Can. I gotta be honest. It sounds just like what Leonardo was doing.
Hey, Fred, I'm going to come visit you. You're not that far. And I'm going to junk punch you. And then we'll see what you say.
Oh, okay. I'm clipping that part of the show. That's gonna be my new Ring doorbell video when someone rings my doorbell. I'm gonna junk punch you.
So Fred must become Slut Jen.
Yes. Oh my God. I just saw myself on repeat. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know, Rusty. I think I'm on your side with this one. I've got a moral question I presented to my friend. I've got a cell phone app for Quick Trip. I think Rusty might know what Quick Trip is.
Yeah.
And when you sign up for the app on your phone, they give you a free piece of pizza and a free drink coupon.
Okay.
And every month, the stupid app forgets. Like I load the app and I'm logged out, and I go to log in and it says we don't have your information, and I sign up with the exact same email, and it gives me the coupon again. And so I was asking my friend, I was like, so is that theft? Is that on them because their app is so shitty they're not checking?
Yes.
That, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
So I might be on your side with this one, Rusty. If they're not checking their own policy, then fuck them. If they don't care, why should I care?
Hold on a second. This is news breaking. Whiskey has a friend. Stop it.
I know.
Anyway,
it's wild.
I mean, evidently they checked it at some point in time. Otherwise, how else did he get caught?
Yeah.
And from that point, how many should you be allowed to go back on?
None.
Or are you going?
None. If they've never checked and then all of a sudden they found it, then that one you should be checked on. You should be that one. Okay, yeah, you need to pay for this.
Then nobody should ever end up having to worry about using a fake ID, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So if she's got a fake ID, you better go ahead and bet her down and lay her, because you got no responsibility on her being.
That's
not
right.
legal, right?
Absolutely.
All right, I got one for you, Rusty. Have you guys talked about the prisoner Benjamin Schreiber? Have you guys heard this? All right, here a court opinion. Jen, Rusty, Kinsey. 1966, Benjamin Schreiber found guilty for murdering a man with the handle of an axe. 1996. He was sentenced to life in prison. This was in what state? It was in Iowa, in the state of Iowa. So he was sentenced to prison in Iowa.
Oh, is this?
Yes.
Go ahead. I'm not gonna. I wasn't gonna ask because I didn't want to give it away. Okay. Yep.
In 2015, he died. He died in prison. The corrections officers gave him CPR, and after 3 minutes resuscitated him. So he's now arguing to an appeals court that his life sentence is over because he died.
Oh,
what do you think? What do you think?
God.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, it's a good point. It's creative.
It's a great point. It's a great point.
Yeah.
He technically died.
Realize if we make this standard policy, do you realize how many people we will end up calling out of the prison system trying to beat the odds?
Great.
And
Kinsey, I
I
think they should do it, Kinsey. It'll thin out the population of the prisoners.
Absolutely.
We can make like a Squid Game. Half of them make it, half of them die. We thin out our prison system. I like
there
that.
it is. Yes, absolutely.
I don't think your odds are 50-50 on that. I mean, you got to actually be labeled and documented as dead for this to work.
But wait a minute, they will do that in the chart notes. However, Wombat Mommy says no death certificate, no death. She's right as well, but they also have to document they were technically dead for a minute or two or 30 seconds or 50 seconds, whatever. They brought them back to life. There's going to be no death certificate on that.
Hang on, Wombat Mommy. That's got to be like a chicken and the egg thing. Don't you have to be dead to get a death certificate?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that.
Oh, he was never declared dead, she's saying. So that's different. If they declare them dead and then they are brought back to life, well, I don't know, but that's really a cool theory though for a second. Because I now want to know, what if they are declared dead and they come back? There's no death certificate. Are they dead? For a minute.
If they're medically declared dead, I mean, do you really need more than that?
So in his argument, in his appeals argument, he's arguing that he was resuscitated against his will.
Oh,
and that because he was resuscitated, his sentence has therefore expired. I don't know, man.
So does he have a DNR on record though?
Good question. Good question.
Yeah.
Okay, so is there an answer to this? I mean, have they answered this yet?
I don't know. I don't
Well,
see any follow-up.
dead is dead. Should it matter if you have a DNR on record?
Well, if you have a DNR on record and they resuscitate you, that's on them. That you cannot resuscitate somebody that has a DNR. You can't do it.
Yep.
That's big trouble. That's a legal situation.
That's a different situation, because at that point you would have your life sentence already served, and then you would have damages.
That's what he's saying. I mean, that's probably pretty much what he's arguing for.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Holy shit, we got to go. Let's think about that and get back to next week. We can talk about it next week. Everybody think about it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, guys.
That was a great question, Matt. Thank you. I'm going to think about that for a bit, and I might even look up some law.
There you go. We'll have a Jen's People's Court next week.
Or a Jen's large ass, or a Jen's something.
Her pillow versus her towel versus the slut.
Eyebrows, 1, 2, 3, 4, stabs. What up?
We're just
Tune in
a few parts here.
Tune in next week to see where Jen's coming.
That's right.
Rusty
Thanks,
will probably
guys.
have live video coverage.
Love you, Wombat Mommy, Frederator,
Cheers, everybody.
Love you guys. Thanks for joining. See you next Sunday.
See you next week.
Go.